Good morning and happy Friday. It is December the 6th. We took last Friday off because it was a day after Thanksgiving. So we knew that us, like all of you, were probably either out sourcing in the stores or sourcing all of those online sales with full bellies. And now we're knee deep into Q4. And I'm doing this while now watching a 3-month-old baby. So I'm tired.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun though to have a baby at Christmas time.
Yeah, he's cute.
That would be
He
good.
is cute.
We mine when that she was about that age. I think she was a few months older because she was born in August. But we put her in the Christmas stocking. We put her under the tree, and she'd just look at all the lights for
Yeah.
hours. I mean, we'd just stick her under the tree, and she was like happy under there with all the lights and the ornaments. Entertainment for hours. So let's start with talking about, did you do any sourcing for Thanksgiving? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat? What did you
No, I didn't eat. I fasted on Thanksgiving. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So I actually did Thanksgiving at my house this year. So that was a first. I've never had Thanksgiving at my house. So we had the family over here. And then that morning, I did a lot of online shopping, before it was time to get food going. After everyone left, I did some online shopping. And the next day, I actually went out and did some in-store shopping mixed with online shopping, but not for the same like all day long type of shopping I used to do. For one, Big Lots used to be my big go-to on Thanksgiving early morning and the day after, and they've closed down all the Big Lots in my town. So Big Lots was always a huge, huge sourcing store for me. And with no Big Lots, there's another store that I go to here in my town. And I used to fill up my car twice with this one store alone. And this year I went to 3 locations and got enough to fill up my back seat. I mean, they just did not have what they normally have. So I had better luck online shopping this year. Online was where it was for me.
Nice.
How about you?
We went to Portland, and it was great. We got to see most everybody. We had some split off, so it was a little bit of a smaller table this year, but for a good reason. One of the people in our group has a girlfriend, and so they kind of wanted to do their own thing, and so that was good. And so we're happy about that. But we had a good time. I ate and I drank. I probably drank too much, but it was well needed. I needed some time to kind of
And
unwind.
did you hit the stores and fill up your camper like you usually do every year, or did you also have not as big pickings in the store this year?
I did a little bit. I didn't do as much. And as I posted in the group, I got my account back like that Friday before.
Yeah.
So I really only had my account back for, like 6 days. And I don't even count Friday because it was late on Friday. So like 5 days, and kind of spent the weekend going, okay, what do I have in my warehouse that I can put over here, and what would be best for eBay?
Yeah.
And that's my goal today. Today, I'm going to wrap up, kind of making sure everything is listed on what I got. And then I also saw some things. So I took lots of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we want to go through those pictures in a thing, but what was it? I did a lot of Squishmallow pictures, and candy pictures. So I did see some of the new candies roll out.
Now, are you still ungated in Squishmallow?
That is the other one. I don't know. I
Yeah,
noticed
because a lot of people have been getting hard gated on things recently, all sellers,
yes.
On brands that we've always sold. So I personally didn't even try looking at Squishmallow. I just assumed it was a hard no. And I don't know if Squishmallows have that same popularity they've had in past years. Last year, I went to town on this Yeti Squishmallow that I was getting from Target. I mean, I would hit every store and buy as many as I could. And I don't think people were onto them because you know how it is when there's the hot toy, people wipe them out. Yes. I haven't even scanned Squishmallows this year. And now that I'm so heavily involved in eBay as well, and I'm out and about, going to thrift stores and bins, I see Squishmallows up the wazoo in these thrift stores, and some that I sold even 2 years ago, like style that I was getting big money for it. It's like, wow, here it is all sad and at the Goodwill store. Nobody wants me anymore.
Thanks, Armand. Yeah, I'm super excited. I got my account back. So we wanted to talk a little bit about the parameters of bundling. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to add to the shopping list. There was something in my head. Yeah, the Ungate. I noticed when I got my account back, pretty much everything was out of the account. And then over the weekend, like that Saturday, Sunday, I started noticing listings back in my account. And I'm like, and then the email they sent to me was like, please make sure you don't violate again. Make sure you don't have any violating listings in your account. And I'm going, well, totally confused. So I've got to get that straightened out. And you and I'll probably call you later because I have a lot of questions on like, is this good? Is this not good?
I had in my account prior that did pop back in. I deleted everything. And I started over from scratch. And I'm okay with that. Once I had got my account back. I'm still of the mindset I'm not doing any FBA shipments. I don't plan on doing them now, nor do I plan on doing them in 2025. And it's been great having being more involved on other platforms, because just this morning alone, I sent off orders out of my Etsy account, my eBay account, my Walmart account, and my Amazon account. So I am really spread across, and I'm enjoying it.
So a couple updates on that with me. I have figured out how to do a flat file on Walmart.
Nice.
Like a real flat file, like the big dogs. And it is not intuitive, but I am writing instructions. And I was going to ask you, do you want me to publish those instructions in our group? I mean, with anybody else? Like,
because a lot of people who watch this also sell on Walmart. So I'm sure people will appreciate it.
All right. But I started off with just a 50 item flat file last night to try it out and do massive changes to the different attribute squares. And I wound up with only 2 errors that were easy to fix. And the communication was fairly good. Like they told me this is what you're missing and they highlighted it and it made sense and it was easy to fix it. Unlike sometimes on the Amazon flat files where you're like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Yeah.
And then I also have been more into Home Depot. So I've got to do a deep analytical for somebody on Home Depot, which is my least knowledgeable platform. Like, don't ask me questions.
Home Depot is like Target. It's invite only, correct?
I have no idea. Probably.
Yeah, I think it's invite only to sell on those platforms.
You have to. Yeah, it's not like you go sign up to sell on Home Depot. You call them and talk to somebody and all of that. The other thing with Walmart is because of a debacle in the summer, they promised my client like a bunch of advertising and they didn't perform. They didn't actually do it. He now gets a weekly call with Walmart. So next week I get my first call one-on-one directly with Walmart support with a dedicated rep. So I'm trying to think of all the questions that I have.
Yeah, Walmart's team is great. Like I when you have those calls, they are so great. I love that for them. And I popped this up just a second ago. Casey says you're the flat file queen. And yes, she is. Flat files I cannot do. I don't want to do. The thought of a flat file gives me anxiety. And Lucy can just master those and handle them. And I'm always impressed.
We had, Walmart's been glitchy at best. Hard to understand as well. And one of the things that was frustrating me is I had several cases open. For instance, over on Walmart, there is an item that he had that was a pot leaf. And I Googled or looked at Walmart for the word marijuana, and marijuana is in many products over on Walmart. So I added the word marijuana and that flew it into some sort of like review. And it had been in review for 3 weeks. And all I did was tell my client that I'm not getting anywhere. And within 2 seconds, the rep had, let me fix that for you. So, there's issues over there as well. No place is amazing.
Yeah.
No place is without problems. All right. I wanted to talk about the bundling policy because I think I posted, pardon me. I think I posted this in our group. Do you remember seeing this one? Because it was in Hustle
I've seen
Buddies or something.
two different ones, and this may be the one that I recently saw. I honestly can't remember.
Okay. First up, if you see down below, they're going to start enforcing on January 1st. So that kind of makes me want to.
I know.
Because I got some stuff that I just need to move on the warehouse. That anyhow. All right. On October 14th, we announced updates to the bundling policy. Yeah, on October. You kind of enforced it back in June, but you announced it in October. Thank you. Policy for consumable products. We introduced them because they're most likely to be ingested, applied to the skin, or used by vulnerable population, and typically are stricter. Okay. However, we have heard your feedback that the policy lacked clarity, making it difficult to understand how it impacts your business. We apologize for any confusion this may have caused, and we appreciate you providing feedback to help us improve. So I think this is the only time we will ever see an apology from Amazon. And I almost want to post this on my wall. Thank you for the apology. I mean, you totally screwed me over. But I still, feel a little bit vindicated, a little bit like justified in my anger. All right. These two bullet points are pretty self-explanatory. They want a letter of authorization. They want bundles configuration packaged by the original manufacturer brand. But this is the one that's got everybody thinking. Gift items listed within the gift basket category may contain products from multiple brands that are physically bundled together for customers in a manner suitable for gifting.
Right. So this is exactly what I just looked in our Facebook group. It's the same. It is the same letter. It's just the screenshots look different. So yeah. So now everybody's thinking like, oh, so all we have to do now is create gift baskets. So gift baskets are about to blow up on Amazon. So
guess who's getting some ribbon?
It's gift basket. So it's the same damn thing.
Buying some ribbon. This is really stupid. Like, I mean, I'm not truly complaining, but I mean,
right.
It's almost the same policy you had before. You have this loophole of, well, if you put them together in a suitable fashion, which is what we've always done, then right. It's now a gift basket. Okay.
And does it have to literally be in a gift basket with cellophane? I mean, what constitutes a gift basket?
A manner suitable for gifting.
Yeah.
That is so open for interpretation.
And I would avoid that even like the plague, because it's also going to be just as vague as the bundle policy was before. And, it's interesting. Amazon says they're going to enforce this January the 1st. Mm-hmm. And a lot of us, myself included, and those that had not gotten suspended for bundle policy, a lot of people are still avoiding, say, these seasonal food items that they've sold in previous years, like 2 boxes of gingerbread baking mix, right? Because that's a bundle. And that's where you made your money versus a single box of gingerbread baking mix. Yet Amazon themselves is listing on some of these listings. Amazon is one of the sellers on bundles that had been created by various sellers, essentially violating their own policy and not shutting those listings down, while they have shut down thousands and thousands of other listings. So with Amazon, that gray area is very gray.
Yeah, it's absolutely, like I said, kind of ridiculous, because it's just going to be, okay, now I have a movie night gift set. I'm just going to put a gift basket in every freaking list.
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch those things with a 10-foot pole. It'll be quite some time for me. But for others.
Yeah, probably for me too. I had a problem with, what was it? So I was trying to find like some listings that I could list under my current stuff and just merchant fulfill and put them on eBay, put them on Etsy, whatever.
Yeah.
Not eBay, Etsy, eBay, Amazon. And it was so funny. I was scrolling through. I'm like, oh, this is a really nice listing. This is perfect. Oh, yeah, that was one I did. Oh, this is a good listing. I should get on the. Oh, that's one that I did. So there are so many people out there that are still on my listings, and they're making a killer right now. They're just killing it. And I'm like, I wish I could collect royalties or something.
Yeah, listings that you got in trouble for, yet people are actively selling on it. It's
Yeah.
they're these things definitely are not fair, but it is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I asked our group if it would be safe to jump back on those listings or not. Everybody said no. Everybody was like, no, don't chance it. Don't chance it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing that I really received is I had been sending demand letters directly to Amazon's lawyers, and I have been officially absolved with the lawyers. So I'm pretty excited about that one too. Got that letter.
Yeah, that letter cracked me up because you got it after your account had already been.
I know, like a week later. I got that this week. You idiots. You guys are idiots. I had one more. Oh, where is my... that's a different item, but we can talk about that too next. If we are done talking about bundles. We good there? Okay. Books. I wanted to talk a little bit about books. I had a client this week, was it this week or last week, that had done one of those publishing places so that you take your book and say it was a children's book, and she bought, whatever, 100, 200 books, and got them published, and she paid $50 for an ISBN. And we went to go list, and it said, we don't recognize the ISBN. And long story short, you have to register your ISBN. It's not automatically registered with a lot of these companies. But just be aware, if you're doing anything like that, to get a true ISBN, GTIN, don't buy from some of these companies unless if you validate that they are going to give you a code that is registered to you, and then that's what you're registered on Amazon with. So she had to go back to the company, and they're like, oh, we didn't know you wanted to register it. And I said, make sure that they know that you're going to list it on Amazon. Anyhow, that got cleared up. And then this was interesting. I was going to share this last week, but I don't know, we forgot. Booksellers in the US now have access to sponsored ads. And I know you have some booksellers in your client realm, and I have too. You have not been able to do books and porn or content, questionable content, both have never been able to do sponsored ads, and now books you can. Don't think the other categories got cleared up, but you can do sponsored ads.
My one client that sells board games also has 2 books, and so I set up a book advertising campaign for her.
Mm-hmm. And this is why it's so important to keep up on the rules, because this was just a quick little email that you may have missed, and boy, I would have. That's a huge piece of information that just, I could have easily counted that as spam. Armand says use books. I'm looking here. Promote books. Hold on, you guys can read it with me too. Promote individual. Which I can't remember. Individual reading great campaign. Yeah, this is all I got. I don't know, but that is an excellent question, because if you could do used books, there's some big.
If you sell books, just go ahead and attempt to make an advertising campaign for one of your used books and see if you can. One of my clients does sell nothing but books, used and new. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably pop into their I don't manage their ads, but I believe I have access to their ad campaign portal. So I'm going to go in there and see.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I could add a used book, I suppose. I actually have a book I want to get rid of.
Yeah, I used to sell used books on Amazon. I didn't start off as a bookseller like a lot of people that start off with Amazon in the early days. But I did sell used books on Amazon, and quite profitably. And then for whatever reason, I just, quit sourcing for them. I think because I quit really doing eBay, so I wasn't in the thrift stores. I am curious how many people do still heavily source books and sell them on Amazon.
I have I used to know Reese Resales used to do massive used books, but I don't think he's doing that right now
I
because
don't think he does Amazon at all anymore.
as far as I know he stopped and then he went to go sell skateboards or something and then he went
Hmm.
back. I honestly don't follow him. I've met him once or twice, but I don't talk to him.
I'm curious what the hot toy is this year for Amazon.
Yeah.
I found a few toys that have done really well for me. Um, and in previous years, when I've really been out scanning and hitting hard for Amazon, I've accidentally found out what some hot toys are. As of right now, I really only know of one. Um, but I am really curious. What is the toy to be found this year?
I just hit Toys Up, and these are, of course, are the sponsored ones. Which what is
Hmm.
this? This is an off-brand Alibaba Trump head in a box. Ring 68. How many people need a Trump head in the box? Like, I wouldn't get anybody's head in the box. I'm sorry, I wouldn't even get Tina's head in the box. What
Well, thank
do
you.
you do with it? Do you surprise people? Is that like you're getting married? Here's a head in the box. I don't get it. These little playmats are cool. Let's see here. All right, top selling toys. We've got this thing. Is this like what are those Tamagotchi toys? The little pets. What is this, Tina? I
I
don't
don't
even.
know. I these look like they're private label toys to me. And if
Right,
so, they're doing very well if that they've sold over 70,000 of them in a month.
but I don't get the name. Bit
I don't
O
either. That's why I feel like it looks like it's a private label made up thing to me. I mean, I could be wrong. I've never heard of it,
Digital Friends.
but
These are.
70,000 units in a month?
We got a purple one too.
I've never heard of these. Has anyone heard of these? Bitsy?
I don't know if you could even buy. Okay, they
I'm
look like
going to try
that.
to look. Are other sellers on it or just them? I'm going to try to find this off of Amazon. I've never heard of it. 70,000 in a month?
6 users, 6 sellers.
All right, so you can get it at Walmart for $24.99.
And
Macy's sells them for $24.29. Even no, that's not at Walgreens. So yeah, they're you can get them at Macy's and Walgreens. How much was it for on Amazon?
29.
29. So yeah, you'd have to really look to find it on sale somewhere. Maybe there were some Black Friday deals. I don't know if it's a hard gate, but that's pretty incredible.
That's a cool one. All right, I'm gonna copy the ASINs while we're talking about this stuff. So if anybody is truly interested, these LCD writing boards are super fun. We had those when the kids were smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing cactus toy.
Dancing, any of these type of toys always do well. Always. Look at 10,000 bought in the past month.
Joyan, you can buy it off their website, right? Can you buy
Yeah,
them?
90,000 bought in a month. 90,000. Could you imagine if this was your item
Okay, it says Joyan.
and
Mhm.
you just have to come up with a great idea. Now, of course, they have a lot of different things. I think they're their own brand. They're like a private label. I see their toys all the time. It's just their brand. They have done very well for themselves. They have a lot of different listings.
Yep. Okay, let's look for brand name crud. Light Bright, once again, Light Bright, always a seller. The problem is Light Bright, VTech, Little Tyke, they all sell really good. You got to find the one item. I remember one year it was a little toddler phone, the Tyke, Little Tyke one,
Hmm.
might have been Tyke, and the little phone in the gold, and there was like a pink, and those two sold crazy. The white or the black, dime a dozen. They were going for like this $9, $12 a piece. And are you messaging me or is that somebody
No,
else?
not me.
I didn't mute my Facebook because of things. I had a difficult phone call last night through Facebook, so I forgot to remute. Um, Anyhow, those two colors were like the colors to find. So sometimes, you see that Light Bright is still selling well. Find the Light Bright one that is the good seller. Melissa and Doug. Oh, that's a good bundle right there. color and decorate something, magnets. I like that one. Melissa and Doug has been good.
The word you said was bundle.
It is. This is a bundle.
I know, but I wouldn't be trying to get on that bundle listing.
It's by Melissa and Doug. That's a good thing. Like, I would get on it because it's Melissa and Doug.
It's by Melissa and Doug brand, yes.
And it's by Amazon. So it's not going to be profitable, but it's...
Yeah. You know, going back to the one item selling, you know, here's another one, these magnetic tiles, and that one is sold 10,000 in a month. One of my clients has a single product, and he generates a revenue of $100,000 a year off this one item, just one. And it's something that, you know, he came up with the idea and had it made, you know, in China through Alibaba Supplier, and he's been selling it since COVID. And, you know, there's a lot to be said for that. If you feel like you have a really unique, great idea and you're making that much off of one thing, and let's say the next year you spend your time trying to find another one thing, you can really make a living on just a handful of items when you create your own brand and create your own item. Now, I've worked with a lot of sellers that also have one item and are struggling just to break even. So you really, really have to feel confident about your item, know that it's not an item that's already flooded on Amazon, but you really can do something amazing with a great idea.
Absolutely. I've been working with this one lady who I love. And what's funny, I work with her, I work with her sister, I work with one of the other people. So I'm always, you know, how is this person? But she does baby blankets. And I, you know, if you'd asked me, should I get into baby blankets? I would have been like, well, you know, there's a lot of baby blankets out there, but they're super cute. And she's building it out, and she's actually got some ranked. And then we went through the Vine program this last time. She's going to do the Vine program, which I don't know. I have mixed feelings on Vine, but it can be good. And she's ranked them up to under 50,000 and in a short amount of time. So it's been fun to see that journey.
Yeah.
Magic Mix, $20. That's a pretty cheap price.
Yeah, but those were so hot a few years ago.
Yeah. See, something as simple as this, the Play Food. Play Food has been a staple toy forever, but you could have specific ones: spaghetti, pizza, barbecue. I would probably go Asian flair because I never see Asian food in
like
these
little sushi rolls. That would be cute.
Sushi rolls.
Yeah, look how many they sold in a month. 20,000. And this is not brand name driven. I mean, that one is learning resources, but overall, it does not have to be a brand name driven, like, oh, I'm only going to buy the Melissa and Doug.
Why is Woody going for so much? $31?
Yeah, every single year he does. And you buy him at the Disney store when he's marked down on sale.
Okay. Stomp Rockets. We did that one year. Excellent. Let's see what else. This one, Mutton Chop. I've seen it for sale many a times.
$3.99. See, that's when I would look and see if he's on Walmart. He could be a good Amazon to Walmart flip at $3.99.
He is for pets. I think my dog needs this one. I'm going to open that one. I'm finding too much for myself here. I love this. See, something as simple as a garbage truck toy. That's kind of fun. We got a kitchen barbecue set. Lots of dinos. This is the second or third dino set that I've seen on the front page.
Dinosaurs have been hot for several years. Any type of dinosaur toy.
I bought a blow-up Tyrannosaurus Rex with Santa riding it. This is a long story, but I'll tell you off time. But I bought new lights for the house, and then I saw, because we have a running joke with the dinosaurs at the house here for Christmas time. National Geographic. I used to sell these guys before they went binoculars. You cannot do that anymore. Love the web shooters. I did web shooters one year. This was a Fred Meyer find. They have it's like a little thing, and it pinches and it shoots similar, but a little disc. And they were $7.99 on sale. Yeah, I had to get them on sale for right around 7, selling them for 21. Real easy, sticking a poly mailer. Sold the crud out of those guys. Every time I saw them, I'd clear the shelf. Probably pissed a lot of people off, but you know what? It's all right. You got to go get your web shooter somewhere else. What else do we got? Force. Okay, we're going to page 2. Page 2. Do we have any other announcements to make? I mean, that was huge. The books
I have
and
none. All I have been doing is shopping and shipping, and the only thing I knew it was the same as you was the books being advertised and the Amazon's new announcement about the bundle policies.
Yeah.
I sent you a link to something that I bought for my mom for Christmas because it cracks me up. It really has nothing to do with this show, but it cracks me up. We bought it. I actually got mine on an auction site, so I just Googled one.
Like right now? Did you do it right now?
Yeah, I sent it to you in the private chat because it's absolutely hysterical.
Oh, that private chat. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, our private chat here in StreamYard, because I think it is absolutely hysterical. We bought it on an auction site. I bought my mom that for Christmas.
Awesome.
It's a blow up thing for your yard, and she had seen it and it cracked her up. And
did you only have one? Do you have another one?
We live on a dairy farm, and of course we live out here in Las Vegas, where Area 51 and the whole alien thing. So I just think it is absolutely hysterical. So yeah, I bought that.
Did you buy it for $50 or did you buy it cheaper because you're auction?
We got it for $30 on an auction site, and when we bought it home, we blew it up and made sure that it didn't have holes or anything in it. So
nice. Oh, these Robo Fish.
Those are always good. Any of these little swimming type of toys, the Robo, and then there's another, I don't know if it's another brand, but they have other animals, not just the fish.
It was another brand. There's a brand with pretty fish. They're like goldfish. And it was something like the purple tail was the good seller. The rest were all garbage. But the purple tail one year, that's what we were after.
Yeah, so, for those of you watching, I'd love to know, how are your Q4 sales going? And are you focusing on holiday items, toys, grocery, clothes, all of it? I'm just curious. And Armand, he says that the books have to be in new or collectible, so it can't be used. However, can you say used is collectible, or are there
collectible now?
Yeah, are they collectible? Or is there guidelines for collectible in books? I'm not as knowledgeable. Casey says it's Little Live Pets.
Thank you, Little Live. So these lints, sometimes I find them at the different stores that are good. It looks like assorted peppermint chocolate candy is good. And then I was looking at the suckers that are apple with the caramel on them.
Uh-huh.
And the price was super high at the grocery store. I used to get those at Big Lots.
Is that a legal bundle right there? Those gingerbread houses?
This is an illegal bundle. I posted this one in our group, which everybody in the group but one person is back live, and that's kind of sad. But now we kind of have another best group.
Yeah, so it is Nabisco branded.
And that's wrong, because it's not Nabisco.
Yeah.
Branded. It is, was it Sour Punch is something else, and this is by Create a Treat, is on the back of the box, because that's what I went and did, is look at the back of the box. Now, I would not jump on this one.
10,000 bought in a month. 10,000. Look, Christmas time is amazing.
I don't know. Would you chance at jumping on that one?
I would not, only because of my deactivation for bundles. Yeah. However, if I was a regular person out there in this world and nothing else is going on, I absolutely would, especially since Amazon is now giving a grace period. They'll send you a nice little warning letter. It seems kind of risk-free to chance it for anyone who's not been in trouble. And Heather says, my Q4 was slow to start, but good now. I'm doing more toys this year than previous years.
Awesome. Good job, Heather. That is good to hear. I thought about our bundle group, or not our bundle groups, our Q4, what do you call it, when we shared things?
Yes.
I can't words today, man. What is it called? You
can't find your words?
No, but what is it called? You're supposed to help me out.
Our Bolo groups?
Yes, thank you. Bolo groups. And I'm like, if we had gotten reactivated like a month ahead of time, we would have totally done that. But chocolate bombs. Are chocolate bombs good this year? I've seen this one. I can't
I
remember
don't
where
know. When they first came out, they were all the rage. To be completely honest, I have not been out scanning the usual food things and stuff like this like I normally have in years past. In fact, when I went to Walmart the other day, I went in there just to get groceries for us. I didn't even look at anything for reselling. I just haven't been doing what I normally do. So I don't feel as with it this year of like, oh, yeah, these are good or that are good. I've been primarily focusing with online things, and I've been dealing with some evergreen items and toys.
I think this is
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Mm,
Is this Dollar Tree or is it just cheap?
I don't know, but $7.96 doesn't look real exciting.
No, but if you were ahead of the game, this is something that I would FBA because the cost of shipping and making sure it's not going to get broken. I've had one broken this item this Q4.
Yeah, I think last year during Q4, one of the things that made me a bunch of money, but the listing is not good this year or profitable, was the Lindt chocolates.
Say that again. It was good last year.
Lindt, yeah, it was a Lindt chocolate. You know how Lindt chocolate has the little teddy bears and this year the listing is not good, but it was specifically the brand Lindt. I think you were selling it also.
Probably. I've sold a ton of Lindt. And one time I can't remember what it was, but like I had the strawberry ones and they got somewhat melted or damaged or something. Anyhow, we had a ton of strawberry. And so usually when chocolate gets damaged, I'll put it out, and everybody was so sick of eating that stuff. I never want to eat that again. These guys, I've been on the end of receiving one of these. They're horrible. Don't buy them unless if you don't like a person. They were so nasty. I don't remember if it was Orchards exactly, but the nuts and stuff were so stale. They were really bad. Christmas candy cane 3-pack. This is a bundle. Looks like a Dollar Tree bundle for $5. I don't know how they're making any money on that. Cocoa Bombs. I've seen this one. God, I can't remember if it was Walmart or what. I've seen them on. I'm trolling their page real quick, see if there's anything else. Okay. Nothing good. Close some of these tabs.
Yeah, if you are out and you're going to stores like Ross's and TJ Maxx and things like that, definitely look at the Lindt brand, like Advent calendars. Those generally are good.
What would your price point be if you were looking for these Elf Mellow Creams? Because it's
only $7.90. See, this is why I miss bundles, because a 2-pack of those, you could end up selling them for $14.89 and profiting well. So this is a big reason why I have not been looking at the food items this year, because the money was in the bundles.
Yeah, definitely. They're $5 over at Oriental Trading. I wouldn't have guessed Oriental Trading for them, honestly.
Yeah, and for those of you that are selling seasonal things that, we're not in trouble for bundles, I'm curious, are any of you still selling on it? Are you finding the listings that are, say, this Brock's peppermint candy that's a 2-pack or a variety pack of Brock's candy and selling on them?
Yeah, that's interesting. I swear I saw, apologies, I woke up coughing. I swear I saw these at the store yesterday. Bob's. Formerly Bob's. Did Brock's buy Bob's?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't like Brock's packaging.
No, but I've sold so many Bob's candy cane crud.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the Dollar Tree. The peppermint sticks. Peppermint sticks were great with.
Or it could be a collab type of thing, like it's Brock's, but it's Bob's that makes it. It could be something like that.
It says formerly Bob's. Formally makes me think. We got a Christmas Santa. I don't know why they posed him naked on there. Like, I don't know. That just seems weird. See's Candy. This is one that would be interesting if C's ran a thing. I don't know if I'd jump on C's. Has C's ever come after people?
No, they haven't. I've sold on C's Candy before, since we have them here in my city.
Yep, they're formerly Bob's. They repackaged. I'm glad they took them out of a bag and put them in a box. That makes more sense. $1.50. See, this is what we would do. It would be so much fun to get, these for $1.50, pair them up with something else.
With a hot chocolate and hot chocolate mug. And now we can just put it in a gift basket.
You could literally take these chocolate bombs, add this. Your price point is now $14.50. I mean, you'd want to get some better bombs, but then sell that together as a gift basket.
Yes. The Sour Patch Coal. I've sold those candies before in bundles. So a lot of these things like are in my formal bundle life. Yeah. So for someone like me who has sold on bundles almost since the beginning of my Amazon journey, whether I created them or others created them, it's really made my life hard as a reseller. And since getting my account back, my Amazon sales for December are 95% less than last year in December. It's it's just sad, but I'm so grateful that I have eBay and Walmart is bundle friendly. And if it weren't for those other platforms, I would be screwed this year. So yes, I am relearning to Amazon. Now I almost feel like a scam here on YouTube because I felt more like an expert and a helper, and now I feel like a beginner again. I feel like a beginner in the trenches, learning how to Amazon all over again without bundles in my life. Now, all things weren't fancy bundles. They would have been existing listings. Like this Dove might have been a dark chocolate Dove pack with their mint chocolate or whatever it was. And that's where the money has always been at for me.
So the ones that I was pointing out with that you can buy like your bundle items on Amazon as a thing and then bundle them up. But I don't know with these new rules if I would do that right today or not. For these guys, what I wanted to point out is these are at Target usually, and you can typically get a good deal on them. They go on sale quite a bit, and it's the dark chocolate. They're really delicious too. But if you look at the year going out, come February to when do bundles right around the 15th, they cut us off, right, for FBA. They jump up to $15, $14 a bag.
Because you can't get it anymore if it's a seasonal flavor. So it's a buy and hold situation to profit on these.
Exactly. So
and you bring up a really good point, especially if you buy them now when they even have their seasonal sale or after Christmas when it gets half off, hold it to sell them for Valentine's and into the early Easter months. That's a very good point, Lucy.
These are ones that I would, at the end of, towards the end of Christmas when they're starting to clearance everything out, I would go and buy the whole box of them.
Yeah. And there's generally a long enough expiration date on an item like chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. They're typically good. This guy, it says 18.
That's the one I was doing last year that had that little 18 pack. Because whoever created the listing made a mistake.
Yep. And they still haven't fixed it. And what people were complaining about, because it says chocolate 4.4 Santa. And I want to say down in the about, it says 4.4. Nowhere else does it say 18. And people were buying this for $17.50 and thinking they were getting 18 Lindt chocolate Santas.
Yeah, and the chocolate Santas alone are already like $5 for one just at the store.
And they would email and they'd be like, well, I thought I was getting 18. I'd be like, really? You really thought you were getting 18 for $17? Are you stupid? Like, this is the internet. What? You're not buying from Temu here. You're buying Lindt chocolates.
Yeah.
I bet it's, how much was this? Not as good. $13.
Yeah.
There's that other one. Oh, this is Dollar Tree, right?
I don't know.
Okay. I haven't been in there this week.
Yeah, so I'm curious if people are still selling and buying these
I like the
this year, thinking they're getting 18 Santas because it does say 18 pack up there, and it has so many bad reviews, and these sell like hotcakes despite the bad reviews.
They're not special at all. Yeah. We still sold the crud out of them, man. These were selling really good. In fact, I might,
You might jump on that listing again.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. This one's back from 2020.
Yeah.
God. One of the 18 were delivered. Description is wrong.
See, so somebody is sending. See, yeah, one of the 18, because it's really only for one Santa, but somehow there's an 18 pack thing up there.
Yep. Paid portion.
Or not. And the middleman picker says that Walmart is a game changer. Walmart really makes up for the losses we have on Amazon. And I'm so grateful that Walmart allows bundles and at this time is friendly with having bundles.
I need that eye patch too. My daughter started wrestling. I'm just going to add that to cart. Maybe. Come on. Head to cart. Add it to cart. Okay, good. That's why my cart is all eclectic. Some of it's gift items, some of it's buying items. But we got a wrestling tournament coming up this weekend. All right. What else have we got going on here? I wanted to see.
I've been enjoying doing my Walmart shipments. I don't enjoy my original shipment for Walmart because there's just so many steps to get it, switched over to fulfilled by Walmart. But actually packing up the boxes and sending them into Walmart is pure joy. I love doing a Walmart shipment. So I've been doing Walmart Wednesdays.
Are you bundling over on Walmart?
Yes, you can definitely bundle on Walmart. And the sales on Walmart are not the same velocity that they are on Amazon. So you definitely don't want to go as deep.
Can you even send in now, or is it too late? It's the 6th.
I sent in, I didn't send in anything Christmas exactly related. Well, that's not true. I sent in a few Christmas scented items onto Walmart this Wednesday and some toys. But the thing is, toys, they're going to sell all year. So I wasn't worried about the toys getting there or being available for Christmas. So far, the Walmart shipments I send in do hit and go live faster than Amazon.
Excellent. Oh my God. We bought a burrito blanket and now you can get a little tortilla blanket for your little cat.
That's funny.
Oh, the little things crack me up. Yeah, we're Norwegian, so we make lefse. And so we call it a lefse blanket, but under Amazon, it's a tortilla blanket or whatever, burrito blanket. And yeah, I was talking to my husband about that because I got my account back and then he was like, well, are you going to send in? What's the plan? And I'm like, I got to really think about this because I could either do Walmart, Amazon, or eBay. And I kind of got to go through all my product today and see where is it listed? Do I want to cross list it? What's going on? Where's the best place to send it? Should I send it in? Should I not send it in? And I think I'm with you. I don't know if I'm going to send anything in.
I'm not.
I was telling him, like this burrito blanket or tortilla blanket, it is nothing that's copyrighted. It's nothing that's crazy. It's a easy pack, easy to find a manufacturer. And all you need is one good idea like that. And I said, that's probably the way I'm going to go. I have, as you know, I have an idea board and I have probably 5 or 6 items that I've whittled it down to that I think are good ideas.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way maybe you and I are going to go. I don't know.
Into next year. Yeah, definitely want to try some of those things. I'm excited about that. And the middleman picker says, how hard is it shipping to Walmart? Very easy. Your item is on Walmart with the correct UPC code. You don't even have to sticker your item. It's not commingled. Walmart keeps yours separate, but it requires no FNSKU labeling. They don't require you to pack your boxes in the same manner as Amazon. You put them in the boxes however you want. There's no dividing it to warehouses. You just put it in a box and say what's in the box. The shipping rates are the same as like when you ship it into Amazon. Very easy.
I do find adding things to the shipment is the hardest part. because you have to copy and paste either the title or the SKU and kind of add it to the shipment one by one. It's
That's
not
right. But then once it's been a Walmart shipped item, then the next time you go to ship it in, it's not, it's not, you don't have to go through all those steps.
true. I've had a bit of a, I don't talk to my one client very much, but we had a big powwow this week. I called him. He's kind of all over the place because he's like, well, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that. And I'm going, well, your listings are messed up here, 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 here. And I don't know. His listings are so old. They have to do a lot of maintenance to them. But Walmart is very big on the listing quality dashboard, and they're really pushing him to get this listing quality up. And I'm going, how big of a deal is the listing quality? Is that like your rank, your rating? I don't know. And maybe you guys know, or maybe Tina knows. I don't know. If you know, please answer, because Walmart is making it seem that this listing quality is the most end all be all thing.
No, it really isn't. There are items that have great listing quality that I haven't sold any of. There are other items that have like 30% listing quality and they sell well. I don't put a lot of stock into their listing quality page. Use your common sense on the back end of the listing in the same manner that you would on an Amazon listing, and make sure it's on the right shelf in Walmart. So Walmart, what we call Amazon categories or our product nodes, in Walmart terms, it's if it's on the right shelf. So you just want to pay attention to that. You don't want your cookie mix being in automotive.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I had a couple problems with that. Something got recategorized and something else. But anyhow, he's really big on this, and I found out it's because he's going to get a huge advertising discount if he can get all the listing quality over 90. I played around either at the end of October, beginning of November, with just fixing up the titles. I do like the AI integration on Walmart. That works really well. But I played around with fixing certain things and then seeing how that affects the listing quality dashboard.
Yeah, and Heather can correct me if I'm wrong. I think some of it's your pricing too.
And when I was doing that, changing the title and the bullet points didn't make as much of effect as getting it from merchant fulfilled into the warehouse. Into the warehouse added, it went from like 35 to over 60-70%.
Crazy, right?
So that's gonna be our focus on that, just getting all of the merchant stuff in there. Heather says you want the listing quality to be above 30 if you can. So just a second there. Sorry, Tina, I jumped around. That caught my eye first. Best thing is no placement fees. Yep, that is absolutely true. And faster using a gun. I don't have the products. I prepare pick sheets for the manufacturer for this particular client. But for myself, absolutely, Scan Gun for the win. Scan Guns, that's one of those purchases that I did fairly late to the game. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best $17 or $13 I ever bought was a Scan Gun. Just crazy how you get one of those tools and you're like, oh, this is much, much more worth it.
Yeah. One thing I want to mention about Walmart, we didn't do our Walmart Wednesday show this last week just because everybody's just in the thick of it with Q4. So we skipped it. I'll definitely bring it up the next time we do a Walmart show, because I know people who watch this show don't necessarily watch the Walmart show, but Heather alerted me to the fact that when you're doing your Walmart merchant fulfilled shipping label, when you print out your shipping label at the bottom, it's printing out your SKU of your item on the shipping label for Walmart orders. So let's say her,
like your internal SKU?
Yes. So let's say her internal SKU is $1.99 Big Lots, that's December 14th or what have you. That is printing out on her shipping label. And so I was like, oh my God, that day I had some Walmart orders myself. And sure enough, when I printed off my shipping label for my merchant fulfilled order, my SKU was on there. Now my SKU was a little more cryptic than hers, even though my pricing was in my SKU. It looked like a SKU. But a lot of us have very long SKUs that will be, $8.99 Walmart. So I do want to bring that up on our show, and definitely when we do our Walmart show, we will re-mention it there. If you are merchant filling your Walmart orders and your toys and your SKU is very blatant what it is and where it's from, make sure you have a Sharpie, because you can just kind of make a line on that on your shipping label. It's kind of towards the bottom. And obviously, I've never even noticed it either on all my Walmart orders. I've just been slapping my labels on there. When I get labels at my house, rarely do I even look at my shipping label other than, okay, yeah, this is my package. I'm not analyzing labels, but there are people out there that will catch everything. So make sure you look at that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I was just poking around. There's different things you can go into. You can definitely hone in on dog toys and stuff. There's a good seller. Blankets is a good seller. Home decor is a good seller. We've got all sorts of different programs to go on here too. The Lindt chocolate. I may go ahead and do that one again, because I saw those out at the store when I was scoping things out this week. And the Lindt chocolates I had gotten at both Safeway and Fred Meyer's. So they're different stores, right? Yeah. There was talk about Fred Meyer buying Safeway, but I think
those Lindt chocolates, you can get them at Walmart, Target. Yeah.
Make sure they're the right ounces. I think it's 3.3 ounces. But all sorts of different things you can get into. And my go-to when I'm in this thick is I go in and I pick one section, and then I will scan and focus in on everything in that section. And usually I'll go until I either find one or hit my time limit. So I'll say I'll spend 30 minutes or until I find one item. And if you do that every time you go into the store, into a week, now you've got like 7 items. So you go into the store, you get your 7 items, you find one more. Now you have 8 items. And I'll do that until I have a good 10, 15 that I'm rocking it with.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll continue, but then sometimes if you don't want to, you just go in and you fill up your cart and get out.
There you go.
Oh, I put my Vicost into the SKU and now I have to encrypt it. Yeah. What you can do though is you can change your SKU over at Walmart.
Yeah. So next time you print out a Walmart merchant fulfill order, look at it at the bottom and you'll see what we're talking about. You're going to be like, what?
Yep. Oh my God. I've been looking at Lasso stuff because we're rewatching Ted Lasso.
Oh, such a funny show.
I may get you this one. I love Roy Kent. He's a fave. What are you doing this weekend?
Well, I am going to be picking up some online orders. I'm going to be picking up some auction orders, and I'm going to, after our show today, I have a couple of coach call clients. I've got listings I have to build for another new client, and I've got a small little eBay pile because we went to the binge yesterday. So I've got just, I don't know, like 6 items to list on eBay. So I will be busy doing all of those things this weekend and getting my online orders live and active so I can be selling them.
Did you get anything good at the bins?
Yeah, I had a decent haul. I wouldn't say that I had anything that was like, whoa, this was such an epic find. But everything I found, well, at least give me $20 or less, except for one plush. I found a plush toy, brand new with tags, that is currently going for $60. So maybe that's a good find. Now, whether I get 60 for it or not will remain to be seen. But yeah, I definitely like the profit margins with eBay. Love it.
Excellent. Yeah. No joke. I'm having fairly good luck. My eBay sales have picked up, so that's good. And then I think I'm shipping out my last Hanukkah item today. I didn't even look at the calendar. When does Hanukkah start?
Christmas. It's on Christmas with us. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's late. Usually it's around now. So
yeah.
Good times.
All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us on our show. And are we here next? Yeah, we're here next Friday. It's not into the holiday yet. All right, we will see you next week. And happy hunting in the stores. And have a great weekend, everyone.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.